Hello. I sent you a message on Steam. Okay. Swap to hard. Why would I do such a horrible thing? I'll just see how the game is.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story.
Also, tell me if the audio is good, because I can't tell if the game's too loud or not.
In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
They really upped the graphics since Alan Wake 1, didn't they? And that's a button. Never actually looked. Is there actually a sensor button thing? Just so you know. Flashlight. I know. Oh, okay, there. Flashlight toggle. Okay, so there's no crouch button. It's fine. I just need to know what button I need to push for crouch. I'm gonna turn on, actually, I'll just unplug my controller. I'm not playing on it anyways. I just don't want the vibration to go off. Okay. You know. Or do you see a butt? We'll see how this survives on YouTube. It's so freaking dark, actually. See how it goes. Is this actually Alan Wake? Because I won't be able to tell. I'm sure the voice is different from the first game. Yeah, I can't even freaking see anything. I swear, my dark settings on my monitors makes the games way too dark. I swear it's like pitch black. I can see it better on my second monitor on the stream. Like, horror flash and intensity. What's that all about? Yes, honestly, I just think it's my monitor, to be honest. Wait, oh, it lowered my render resolution. Fine, I guess. I don't know. I don't even know how. Oh, it's fine now. I'll figure it out. Honestly, I might just up my contrast on my monitor sometime. I was not expecting that. Okay. Okay, well that just answered my question. Alan Wake's really come a long way. Even the graphics are more impressive. Oh, where am I going? Yeah, I know that, but where? Oh, over here. I literally didn't see that path. I'm not kidding when I say it's dark. Like hard to navigate dark. The immersion's there, but jeez. Those are the light. The light is my safety. No. I can tell you one thing though, at least so far, the horror is way more upfront in this game than it was in the first one. Not that, you know. I know, right?
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery.
Murdery.
What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
Night Springs.
No spoilers. I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
The sink drink, nice.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up.
I don't even know what the game's running at. I mean, it
Here
looks
we
good.
are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work. A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Uh-huh.
Worth memorizing before we get swallowed up by the trees.
I mean, honestly, it's not slowing down at all for me. I don't know what it's running at, but I mean, looks fine to me.
I think I hear someone. Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
Hey, over here.
Is one setting on? Definitely feels like it is. Yeah. It's like a weird blurry every time I move.
Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
I don't think it's 30. I said I can't tell though. There's no way to really tell. This doesn't have a thing on. See what the FPS is. I mean, if I could always raise it if it's above 60. I only really want to play at 60 anyways on single player games. I don't know. Yeah.
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, cried Thornton. But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell them I'm here, waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
Come a long way since Dark Souls 2 trees, haven't we?
I need to think through the facts of the case. The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board.
Literally.
Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
Okay. There's a cursor. "28 stab wounds." What do you mean by that? Kept going here instead of backing out of stuff? Do the entire playthrough? Like when you pick up like stuff?
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to crack.
Just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
Well, if you click tab, you go back and forth. Okay. That's crazy though. It's actually seamless. You can just spam it and go back and forth.
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Mm-hmm. Real funny, Anderson.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
Got some two female body inspectors up in here. Old joke. Rear peek. Oh, I gotta like zoom in on everything. Okay.
Fucking nature. Gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
Huh? I don't remember. I don't really remember Max Payne's voice actor.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
You and me here both at the murder scene. Oh.
Try explaining it one more time.
How much clearer can I make it, Mulligan?
I guess I'm taking the
I'm gonna
detour.
go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you. So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
Thornton, he's joking.
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now we didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Step 1. Examine the corpse.
Well, I want to stay above the equator. Like,
Wanna start by inspecting the body, Anderson?
I don't have an interaction thing.
Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
Select your first key image. You can place it on the case board. So.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
There's like nothing here though. Oh.
Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed. The killer left the heart right next to the body.
Try to make sure he's dead.
Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down.
I want it closer though.
Nah.
Let me put it wherever I want. Oh. That's dumb.
Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
I was mainly putting it like next to it. Okay, I understand. I mean, like twice now.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers? Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting. Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera?
Okay. One second. Gotta help Mom with her mask. I am back.
Was he killed here, or brought here after? For display?
Okay. Thank you.
Boot prints, indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
Talk to someone. Assuming this is the someone.
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
No. Don't really remember him. He wasn't very memorable. He was just Mr. Cop, dude.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here,
I bet there's more to that story.
but no happy ending.
Also, oh, what tree? It'd be nice if I could see it. Yeah, what I was gonna say though is now that I'm looking at him, he does actually quite look like Max Payne. So I don't really remember Max Payne's voice though. Been quite a while since I've even played a Max Payne.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
I think that's everything. For now, at least.
Mm-hmm. Anything clicking yet?
Not sure. Need to think about it.
But think about it. So these guys, these are the victims. Wow.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
This guy almost looks like Max Payne. I know Max Payne was in this game, and he's a victim of all.
They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now?
Also, I guess she has a Christmas sweater on.
Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
I just realized she had a Christmas sweater on. That's kind of funny.
This mug always cheers me up.
Not the worst, Mom. Oh, I can zoom in. Okay.
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch, it goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something. Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
Okay. No one's saying Amazon was just delivered. That quickly. I'm back. Oh. That's actually nice. I could just do this.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Okay, well, I'll just wait here.
That's his worst mistake. Waiting in the forest by himself.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
Okay. Witch's ladle.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more. A witch with no heart. A strange echo of owl murder. There's a piece of paper on the ground. Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
It makes no sense.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading the words. These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
What's the same voice?
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
So Alan Wake does have the same
Someone's
voice
been
actor.
watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us. I should profile Nightingale about this page.
Oh, okay, I don't move from there yet.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what. I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense. sound all I can hear. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside. Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above?
It's all about control.
Hey, you made it
deciding
back.
what happens to
Good.
who. Don't let it drag you in.
He
Too
said it.
late. I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter.
I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Not giving me a lot of moments to talk. I like talking while they're talking.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the Bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the Bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
I don't trust it. Why'd you do a ready stance to open the
Seems
door?
like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
What's that? Little building?
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod? For a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe.
Yep.
And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
And that something is a manuscript page. I will follow you, Mr. Payne. To the max.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
Wait. We're not a cop car? What? Oh, it's a sheriff's car. Okay.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head.
Uh-huh.
I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far.
It was a weird lag.
With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery. Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
I might put the game on full screen. It tends to run better on full screen games. Not that it's running horribly. Frick are those things?
Dinner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Hello.
Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie? Don't know, don't care. How much have you had? Not enough. That's how much.
What the frick is that thing? The coffee, yes.
Bittersweet nectar. Get it in Coffee World. Get it where you can. Get it now. Jesus, Charlie.
There's no lid at the top, though. Huh.
Man, it is sweaty in these suits, isn't it, Charlene?
And yeah, the game definitely is running a lot better.
I think the amount of hot caffeinated beverages you found has anything to do with it?
Oh dear. Cute.
I thought it looked familiar. We're in Bright Falls again?
The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time. We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Sure. But it's slowed down ever since Calvin Lake was fast off.
Yes. Missing person cases spiked around 2010. The fence was built just after.
Yes, let's go in the dark.
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
It's so delayed. There you go, Matt. This is the same layout as well, isn't it?
It doesn't budge.
Pretty sure this is the same layout that it was in first one. Yeah, there's the music box right here.
See you around.
Thing can only take so much of the same song being played over and over and over. As big as a fan as I'm as big of a fan of Coconut as the next person, but come on. Sure. You know this place is missing? A giant Alan Wake cutout thing right here.
Can't dwell on it too much.
Hello.
Yeah, let's go talk to them.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because
Yes.
if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay?
Why were you there?
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
You went missing. What?
So what did you see in the woods?
Oh, right, yeah.
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found out. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
Found a what? What did you find?
The cult of the tree. What aren't the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists.
Alright. Amazon, I just got it. Yes. I don't know. I just was out there because I was playing a game. Okay. Is that all you wanted? I was playing a game. I mean, I still am. Yeah. Okay. Love you. Okay.
The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with the murder. They were telling the truth.
That's the new map.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing to me.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing Deerfest.
Oh, God. Saga! Saga Anderson.
as I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me. I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl? She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
Wasn't the old waitress person here also named Rose? Or am I just misremembering that? I missed something. Oh. Makes sense. She's probably still
All
like...
set. My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
She knows things. She's probably still possessed or something.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
I'll be right with you, sir.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff
Yep.
Station.
Just here
Anything
to
you
pay
need?
my ticket.
Just, let us
Whenever
know.
you're ready
We
to
appreciate
take
the
my
support,
money.
Sheriff.
How are you? Agent?
Now you're trapped in here with me.
As you know, the investigation is being taken over by the federal agents. Sheriff Breaker wants us to cooperate fully.
Oh dear, I am a tourist.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Pitch black. Lovely.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking. Okay. Let's take a look at our patient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? What other clues can the body give me? There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up. This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy.
Claire keeps messaging me.
Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
Aha. They did leave something inside his chest.
1 second. I just put on Do Not Disturb. Like,
time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
and yes, I'm just gonna keep doing this until it goes in the right category.
Chest wound is cause of death, but the corpse is bloated, waterlogged. Doesn't add up. There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
I didn't mean to cut off what she was saying that soon.
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. It only had a tour guide, also. It's bear season. Oh no, a bear. Help. Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh wow, Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right. I'm Ilmo Koskela, voted best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World magazine, and I'm here to give you the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true, Jaakko. Many local attractions have recently become fenced off by the government, and that's why at Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours, we say, fuck the government. We have bolt cutters. Oh, wow. You think of everything. And we'll take you anywhere.
Hiking through the scenic Elderwood National Park. Fishing in the crystal clear waters of Bright Falls Dam. Bird watching at majestic Mirror Peak.
The tour of a lifetime is just one phone call away. Book now to get a 9% discount on this limited edition Oh Dear Diner coffee thermos.
Jeez. Okay. But you think that's it, right? Oh. These camera angles, come on.
same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case.
I know that guy.
I have them right here.
He was in Quantum Break. He was the main character.
No, wait.
Sheriff?
What the hell? Show me the clicker.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
I'll make you pay.
He's coming. No weapon. The page is set to get into the light.
It's kind of funny. In this game, the light is
Can't see me in the light.
the safe spot.
My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back. Go.
Where? I can't frickin' see! It's so dark! Jeez. The big light turned off and it was just darkness before me. Oh, really? All that again? Okay. That's what I meant by hallway.
He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back. Gotta move. Now. Vanished.
I don't have to expose them in the light? I waited because I thought I'd have to like expose them like in the first game. Like shine the light at them for a little bit and then, you know.
He didn't have a heart, But he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out.
What? Did it really? Okay.
If we're gonna do anything about it, somehow we need to make sense of this. There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal, their purpose. Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery.
There's one of the pages on the floor.
But I don't want it.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, gone missing here 13 years ago. Now he had suddenly turned up, only to be murdered in a brutal ritual on the very day of their arrival. And then there was the page. This page, the first page that they had found, not the last. The first step down into terrifying depths. Secret truths trembling beyond the threshold. Reading the words, these words, felt like a message. Was a message. Someone knew they were here, what they were doing. Someone playing a game with them, leading them on. An invitation. How could they not accept? The sheer audacity of this impossible mystery presented to them, even if they knew it would end up hurting them. The autopsy room was a mess, like a bomb had gone off. Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her under the light, pushed past her. The Taken could not see into bright light. The light hurt them, hurt the darkness in them, made them vulnerable. I flick the switch, it goes click. Show me the clicker, lights are off, but somebody's home. Hemingway brought you here, witch. Get out of my house, Nightingale shouted. A wave of terror crashed through Saga's head. The awful truth. Nightingale had no heart in his chest, but here he was, killing. A monster. The world had lurched out of balance. You found yourself trapped on the far side of the mirror.
It's just pretty much saying exactly what just happened. The only thing is literally just saying what just happened.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. He was there too. Nightingale was, but wasn't a Taken, a creature of darkness. He was beyond her reach, where some other strange reality, the dark place, merged with ours. This place and the dark place, a tarp thrown over top, drowning everything beneath it, a flood of darkness, soaking into everything, spoiling it, rotting it. The page called this area an overlap. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. required precise steps, a ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster before he killed again. Her job, he'd be inside, waiting for her.
There was something else I needed to do there, was there? Okay. Oh.
A dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve.
I was waiting for that little yellow icon at the top. Like where it highlights up here when there's new things.
The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
Like how they don't suspect us. Everyone's dead and 2 people walking out.
That's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything? He's dead.
Yeah, right. That's crazy talk. Monsters aren't real, and what do you mean the sheriff disappeared? Like poof? He's gone like magic? Magic's not real.
Good one.
No, Thornton. Monsters aren't real, and magic's definitely not real.
Knew that.
They're a fine pair.
Tell me about it.
Good day. My client has been held here long enough.
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, Casey?
A smart choice, Anderson. Yeah, Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP. Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead.
Be 20 maximum. I'm breaking many laws right now, walking on the road like this.
Rinse and repeat. Clock out, get a beer. Or maybe 3.
This is just like fast travel. Yeah.
come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Ha
Isn't that his name?
It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
Facts. Who's it in here? No, it's getting dark. Turn to the heart.
The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed. The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues. To solve the case. I've been thinking more about the cult of the tree. What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
In my experience, they don't.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
Hey, hello there. How are you folks doing?
Those restricted area signs don't do a damn thing, huh?
Hello. Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you. And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business. Fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park. There's sauna ja vihta. And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous sweater, Saga. Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants. So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland. Ulla, Karjalan piirakka.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by. Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the raccoons. They grow real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can't all run through a garbage can.
Thank you. I need to head out.
Just don't
Let's
stay
get
out
to the
here
murder
after dark.
site, Casey.
Getting dark. Won't stay out too long.
A lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance. I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
He was about to give you more of those pages. Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve.
Also, I wish you could see how dark it is for me right now. You want immersion?
Drowning. I never minded rain. Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
Well, I already can't see anything, so it's gonna get darker than this, and I'm gonna have problems. Like, I don't know how to change the settings. Let's see. That. Can. What would it be? Brightness? It's at 10. No, I customized all these when I first got the monitor. I used recommended settings people recommended. Can I turn off the light? I can. I want to go here. Because I used recommended settings when I first got the monitor. Okay. I don't like mine at max. With that. Then go back down. I just think this monitor has really bad darkness levels. Oh, that's why. It's the black level. I need to raise that. It's not even really the brightness of the monitor, it's the black level. Now, but that's a lot brighter now. I can lower this probably. Here. Can actually see now. Wow. Impressive.
After we find Nightingale, what then? I've never arrested a monster.
I've watched you arrest plenty of monsters, Anderson.
You know what I mean. Monsters. Light worked against him at the morgue. That might be the only way to stop him from hurting anyone else. Monsters? Overlaps? Rituals? What do you make of all of this?
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved, forcing you into their twisted world.
But with dead men coming alive, the word ritual starts to have more weight behind it. We need to look around. learn what this ritual is.
It's actually crazy. I can actually see. Wild.
We've seen this symbol before.
Good eye.
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer. I need to know more about the Code of the Tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Your goal.
Okay.
Okay.
No.
Yes. I'm not good at detective work. Jeez, this is gonna get so messy for me later. Trying to figure out. Jeez. I understand these connect, you know, the arcing thing, but it's a spider web to me. Like, what's going on? It's like you go here, 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 but then you go back here, 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 here. It's wild. Okay. I don't think I have to do anything else.
Bare feet. Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in case?
On it. If anything comes up, I'll radio you.
I assumed as much. I'm definitely not going to be a completionist. Oh, dabble. Second, gotta help mom again. Won't be long, I think a minute. Okay, I'm back. Hmm.
Hey, Casey. What's the far's favorite shape?
Please, Anderson. Just one case without the
A triangle.
I don't get it.
Yes, you do.
Okay. Assuming red means I can't go that way. Yeah. I was correct.
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
What egg am I? Ooh. Okay. Toy egg. Like those? These eggs? That's gonna be hard to spot those things. I'm getting chased by all the horribleness. Looking for little eggs on the ground. But it's a cute way to do it. Easter egg. Oh, there's Easter eggs this way. Like literally. Oh, Charles. Points of interest, but there's nothing up here. I'm assuming that means there's something I'm supposed to find. I don't know. That just means that there was something here. What footsteps? Was there actually footsteps? I genuinely didn't know.
A lunchbox again. Who's leaving these out here?
I think there's an Easter egg here. Just a thought. I'm assuming it wants me to go but down here. Down here. Down there, or like, probably like down here, down there. That's what I'm assuming. Oh, they're there. Ah, I told you. It's stairs. I knew where I was going. All part of the plan.
The tracks lead into the water. Where'd he go from here?
Oh, that's a horrible mistake to go in the water. Oh, jeez. Oh. I was mid-sentence. I didn't expect something to happen so fast. Okay.
I can feel something.
I'm good.
A presence. Nightingale isn't far.
Oh, I see.
I know Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake.
The tree was a threshold. This place and the dark place. You're in over your head. Next stop, Caldera Street Station.
The threshold. Like a doorway. Leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree. Witch's Ladle?
Down here. Is that here or here? Figure it out.
What is that? Seems like it's reacting to the light. These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it. My flashlight burned the dark stuff away. It was covering another page.
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witch's hut. Okay.
The fuse was in place. She found it among the junk in the forest. Saga stepped inside the witch's hut. Something rushed through her. A presence. Familiar. She couldn't quite place it. Something long forgotten. She tried to hold on to it, but it was already gone. Inside, a bright light. Saga felt safe. Like nothing could hurt her here. There were objects that stood out to Saga as if the light had manifested them, pulled them from the darkness. A shift in reality, heavy with hidden meanings. A coffee thermos, a shoebox, a mop and a bucket, a poster on the wall, and in the cabinet, another manuscript page.
Okay. Oh, I was already there. Did I just hear crows?
This is the witch's hut. The page described the hut being lit and mentioned a fuse.
It's lit, fam. Oh, I just wasted a battery. I didn't know what Q did. I saw Q at the bottom. Didn't realize that was my batteries.
Anderson, thought I saw something in the woods. Probably just a deer, but I'm gonna check it out.
Okay. I found another page. Following up on a lead. Keep checking in.
Roger.
The fuse box is missing a fuse. I need to find one to turn on the lights. This fuse is busted. This one looks good. People should really stop littering, though.
I heard it crack behind me. I'm thankful someone littered. I was saying I could save over in this slot if I want a manual save. I could just quick save though. You know, keep these saves for you. Just save over slot 1.
Another page. Making progress.
The image of the witch in the sign. Saga addressed the witch. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign.
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message?
Or it's just a lunchbox. Not that deep. Watch this just actually just be the case.
Okay.
It's probably just telling you that these are all the lunch boxes you can find at Cauldron Lake.
Witch's Ladle, towering over Saga, watching her and the witch. The image of the witch in the sign, Nightingale's heart, a cold, dead lump in her hand. Her definition of sanity had changed since she arrived in this town. But she trusted the pages, was forced to. Saga addressed the witch. She squinted to read the first part of the ritual words, the smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory, the words she had read on the page. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign. This was the key. The tree was the threshold.
See, I missed 3 pages in the first chapter. Jeez.
Don't need to go over all this again. The page from the witch's hut seems to be describing some kind of ritual.
He's just saying if I ignore this for a long period of time, they'll just place all the things for me.
Nightingale's heart disappeared from the morgue. Where is it now? To get into the overlap, I need to find Nightingale's heart. Read the line imprinted on it, plus the line on the page to the witch's ladle sign. Then push the heart through the hole in the sign. I need Nightingale's heart to get to the overlap. Where is it?
The cultist leaned close. He was there, but he was risen. Nightingale was there. The opposite of sunspots. Who said that?
That's not it. I don't have what I need to find Nightingale's heart. There must be more. Nightingale's heart. Where is it?
While they played cards in the general store, the witch had stolen his heart. Get out of my house.
Nightingale's heart is at the general store, in a fridge. I need to check the general store for the heart.
Casey, I'm headed to the general store. I think I know how to get into the overlap.
Roger that. I followed some ATV tracks in the woods and got a bit turned around.
Did you get lost?
I've only been lost once in my life, Anderson. The years I spent with my ex-wife. I'll find my way back, don't you worry about it.
Okay, so I think it was go straight and then go left. Giant lighters. Doesn't seem like it's chugging, really. I don't know. I can't really tell. I said it's not overly bugging me, but... And I don't know what it's running at, either. Try I said it might be, but I don't know. I don't really catch on those things as much as you would, for example. I can look into this. I make the button. I forget what I made the overlay button for. That was it. Let's put it. Where is it? Oh, I want performance FPS. There. Let's.
Volcanic
A cultist. A monster. Like Nightingale.
Okay. It's at 30 FPS. I really want to lower it even more. Like, that's some low resolution though. It's 35. Like ray tracing's off. Because usually that causes a lot of problems. I just think the game just might be like that. Like, I mean, like, honestly, it's not bugging me that much, really.
Saga edged toward the broken door, her gun ready, flashlight aimed ahead. Nightingale said it would be here. The Cauldron Lake General Store was overgrown, left to rot. Saga thought about the cult of the tree. They'd been here, waiting, planning a gruesome ritual murder. Meanwhile, they played cards in the general store, like it was just another late-night poker game. Saga stepped closer to the door. Had the animal broken it? There was a loud crash. Saga found herself face to face with a cultist, a hulking figure in a raincoat. We watch in the night, wild eyes behind a plastic deer mask, an axe in his raised hand.
Damn. Imagine. Like, go back. It won't let me back out. Well, gotta solve it. I'll be here all day. Well, do you know what the code is? I was gonna go check that. I'll go check it in the spirit of things still. That's what I was looking for. Gosh, it's still in game. Like, it's still in game when you do that? That's wild. Slot, I will do, I guess 4. I'm sure it was around here somewhere. Maybe I can't interact with the thing. Let's just pretend I did.
The text on the heart is clearer now. Legible. Sounds literary, but what does it mean? I feel like I recognize this. The fridge. The heart. I knew it would be here. Like I saw it in a dream.
Maybe you did. Dun dun dun.
And now I need to give the heart to the witch. Makes total sense.
Wait. Why did... He's turned around now. And he's missing... I mean, his body's regenerated again.
Casey, there are cultists in the area. They're taken, like Nightingale. Watch yourself out there.
Yeah, thanks for the heads up. I'm still finding my way back.
You have the worst sense of direction.
Any city in America I can get through drunk and blindfolded. It's these damn trees.
Okay, okay. I'm en route to Witch's Ladle. I need to perform a ritual to open the overlap. This case just keeps getting weirder. But it is exciting.
Nope. Almost went the right way. I am. And I'll probably take a break soon. I'll at least finish this little part. Do I have to always use that to hit him? Because just shining the flashlight at them isn't doing anything. Yeah, I did not, if I had to use the middle mouse button to constantly do it or not. Yeah. Because I know in the first game you could kind of cheese it just by shining the flashlight
I need to
at
figure
them.
this out on the case board.
This. Jeez. I don't think I'll be playing this on harder difficulty, just saying. I can barely play normal. It's the fact I gotta push the middle mouse button, to be honest. I think. Part of me wants to change that. So flashlight boost, I'm gonna put you.
All of them.
Jeez. Okay, so I'm gonna have to fight with the flashlight more than anything. Also, I'll just be blunt with you, this game I'll be playing and probably at a consistent 30.
Side of the mirror. I brought you the Heart Witch. Show me the terror.
It's consistently floating around 30 FPS. Doesn't bug me really. So I feel like the game's a lot louder than it has to be. Like, is it louder than my voice? I feel like it is.
Casey, I think I'm in the overlap. Are you still on your way? Casey! Casey, do you read me? Fuck. Okay, Saga. Going in solo.
So...
Logan? Mom, Logan! Where are you?
Drowning in the lake.
What the fuck was that? Logan's back in Virginia. You're imagining things.
Yep. True. But next save, I'll probably take a break.
Please help me.
What was that? Wait. Did I get turned around? No, this is right. This place is looping. Like a nightmare.
I'm gonna hardcore waste that flashlight. It's so hard to aim that thing. Wait,
Need to find Nightingale.
What's the new ones?
The Rider went into the lake, banished the dark presence. Taken still lurked in the woods. The dark place receded. The current pulled back those with darkness inside, into the lake. Nightingale was there, one of them. The dark presence, Jagger had taken him. The witch had stolen his heart. They sank beneath the waves. The dark place, wandering in the shadows, muttering to themselves. It's dark. I'm lost. Where am I? Who am I? I can't remember. It's cold. Premium cabins for rent in Bright Falls. Who said that? Can you hear me? I need help. Please. Stop this. What did I do? You must dig it out. Their shape shifted. Echoes of the writer's dreams. Fading in, fading out. The next story and the story after that. The writer was writing again.
This game is chugging.
He's here. Nightingale.
You think so? I could do the medium far objects. Because they're far objects. Could probably get away with shadow medium, but I don't know if that's really causing problems, really. And do I need scattered object density? We'll see.
Trapped here. To escape. Danger.
I mean, it's at 30.
What is that? It's like they're coming in over a bad signal.
Man. But I can play a 30 FPS game. Didn't know how enjoyable it is to watch, though. Because I think my stream's in 60.
Nightingale's badge.
Yeah. That it's 30 FPS right now. That's what it is. Not 60, but I mean, I'm fine with 30. As long as it's a steady 30. So when it starts dipping below 30 is when it starts becoming a problem. Where? Oh, through the water. Don't mind me limping away. I have a trauma pack, don't I? Oh, jeez! Wait, is he already exposed? I think he's already exposed. It's wasted flashlight. Oh, I got a map here. Oh, jeez.
Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
Hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI. I can hear you.
Cauldron Lake.
Yes, I'm at Cauldron Lake. Where are you?
How to escape. In danger. The Dark Presence.
Danger. Thanks. Got it.
Hey!
Is that Alan Wake?
Are you okay?
No! It's my fault! It got out with my face! Scratch!
Sir, calm down. I'm gonna need you to take a breath.
He's changed the story. The Dark Presence. We must stop it before...
Easy now. First things first. What's your name?
My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer. I've been...
Wake? Where did you come from? You've been missing for 13 years.
14.
Damn. I'm skipping those because trademark.
Anderson, where did you go? All of a sudden the radio stopped working and then that flooding just disappeared. Crazy forest. Is this who I think it is?
Casey, say hello to Alan Wake. Mr. Wake, this is Special Agent Alex Casey. He'll escort you to our car. Casey, I'll meet you there, right after I take a look around. If the flooding's receded, there might be evidence we missed earlier.
Okay. See you there.
I have no idea.
Am I still... Is this the dark place? No, it can't be. I got out.
Yeah, the PI from your books has the same name as me. Great. Moving on.
Oh.
It's a bit of a hike to Car Wake. Get your bearings, and we'll head out.
Should look around.
I need another
With the
minute.
flooding gone, could be further clues out there. The flooding disappeared very suddenly. I wonder if there's any connection to the overlap. To Nightingale.
And a gun. You can relax, Wake.
And pages. If you see pages of writing anywhere, you must take them and keep them safe. Our lives could depend on it. They have vital information.
We know about the pages, Wake. We'll keep an eye out.
Okay. Okay, just give me a moment. It's okay.
Take your time.
I'm not seeing this important item. Right. I don't see anything obvious, at least. What's over here?
A creepy twig sculpture? A locked box. Is that the cult of the tree symbol on it? Notes and ammo. Looks like they're tools of the trade.
Nice.
The cult doesn't see their victims as people.
Okay. Like now it's pretty much a straight cut to the witch's hut. For the most part.
He'd been on the trail of the writer forever. The writer he despised. Hemingway, Bukowski, Wake. I'll get you. I'll find you. I'll make you pay. You're in over your head. He descended into the tunnels, from the Dark City, into the ocean of darkness. Next up, Caldera Street Station. Something, a presence, rumbled. Not a train. Shadows shifted on the platform. The Riders' cult waited for him there. The cult of the word. A cultist leaned close. I carry his words close to my chest now. You're not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise. He'd be caught, murdered. They got him. They didn't get him. He was reborn out of hate. He was there, but he was risen. Sent to find the light switch up from the lake that was not the lake.
Yeah, but I said I'm not gonna take chances with the music though, because trademarks everywhere on the first series. Okay, so I just gotta go that way in. Ow. It's like I was trying to ignore it. Okay. There you go. 2 hours. Not bad. Yeah, I always do. Fun game though. Definitely a lot more spooky than the first one, I'll tell you that much. I'll definitely play more though. It was fun. It just kind of chugged a little bit. So, other than that, it was fun. Okay. Nice. Looking forward to it.